Hello and welcome to Healnlearn YouTube channel. My name is Heidi Gregor and I will talk about the 5 main contributing factors to aging today. I am the main author of the book Natürlich zeitlos schön in German language about beauty, vitality, youthfulness and happiness and charisma. And well, if you're capable of speaking German, you can read the book for further information, because this is supposed to be a short video. And if not, you can always book online consulting on Healnlearn or wait for upcoming webinars. Okay, so in my last video about what is aging, I spoke about aging processes and I mentioned the term secondary aging. I said, okay, why don't we reach our maximum life expectancy? And that is due to secondary aging. And secondary aging is all the contributing factors that enhance aging and lead to sickness, lead to suffering, lead to pain, lead to also all the aging symptoms like sagging skin, hair loss, wrinkles, gray hair, and so on. So what are the 5 main contributing factors? I want to start with stress. Maybe you've heard that there is different kinds of stress. And when I speak about stress now, the bad stress, I speak about negative stress, and especially I speak about long-lasting negative stress, because stress is a very useful thing for our body. You know, it was meant by nature to make you fit for a dangerous situation, to increase your performance if you're challenged, you know, if there's challenge coming up, if you need to be top fit, your body gives a stress response. That means that there is a release of stress hormones that lead to all kinds of reactions within your body that make you fit to confront the situation. And normally, after a short stress situation, there should come a relaxation and time for you to relax, and time for your body to get rid of the stress hormones, to detoxify of the stress hormones. So if that doesn't happen, the stress gets toxic, because the hormones stay in your body and their other reactions take place, and in the end it leads to inflammation within your body, silent inflammation in different parts of your body, in your cells. And this silent inflammation is also a main contributing factor to aging process. So it's really, really bad for you. So what can I, when I speak about stress, so what kind of situations do I think of? Well, of course, it could be all challenging situations that you have in your life. Maybe you're very challenged business-wise, or you're very challenged in your relationship. Maybe you even have toxic relationships. So constant abuse, in a way, doesn't have to be physical abuse. This is the classical stress situations that we all think of when we speak about. But not everybody reacts in the same way to stress. So you may have a challenging situation in your job, and one person says, well, it's a challenge. And the other person says, oh my God, I'm completely overwhelmed. And why is that? So why is one person completely overwhelmed and the other person is just challenged? That's your thoughts. And this is actually what contributes to the stress. So for the person who says it's just a challenge, the stress is less damaging than for the person who thinks the stressful situation is completely overwhelming. So it's actually in your power to change that, to make it better. You can make it better if you change your thoughts. So your thoughts are also contributing to if you're more stressed or less stressed. So actually we can put it, if we simplify, we can say every negative thought you have leads to a stress reaction in your body. I may do another video on that because it's one of my favorite topics actually. This is the power of mind, the power of positivity. So much about stress. There are different coping mechanisms and different ways you can reduce stress. You can work on that. As I said already, either book online consulting or wait for upcoming webinars. Okay, second, diet. Well, there is so much about diet on media, that I really want to keep it short and simple here. I just want to mention, yes, it's one of the main contributing factors. And no, you don't have to be a vegetarian, you don't have to be vegan, you don't have to follow any special diet. You just have to do implement a few things in your life, that is, eat less sugar. It's not the fat that's harming, as long as it's healthy fats, cold pressed healthy fats. So eat fresh food, eat 80% vegetables and fruit, eat less sugar, but that means no soft drinks, that means very little sweets, but that also means less carbohydrates, because the carbohydrates that you get with bread or pasta, for example, in your body is transformed in sugar. So if eating less sugar means eat less bad carbohydrates. There are healthy carbohydrates that you should eat, like for example in a potato. Okay, so less sugar, stay with healthy fats, eat a lot of vegetables. All the colorful things are healthy usually. So fruits and vegetables, very little meat. If you can have fish once or twice a week. And what else? So this is just really to come to the point, drink a lot of water or herbal teas and very little alcohol, and don't eat much. It's good to stay hungry at times. So diet, that so much about diet on this short video is very important, because also diet leads to the inflammation processes that we spoke about before. Third contributing factor, not very surprising, is exercise, movement. They say that 500 minutes a week is the optimum. But starting from 2.5 hours a week, you're already very good. And it doesn't have to be extreme. It's perfect if it's 50 to 69% of your maximum heart frequency. So that could be walking, fast walking. That could be moderate running. That could be swimming, cycling, dancing. And of course it could be yoga and all these kinds of body, soul, mind techniques. And so why movement? Because if we move, we accelerate detoxifying in our body. We strengthen our muscles and we strengthen our bones. So especially to stay young and beautiful, we need to move, and we also need high impact. So it's good to do weights at least once a week, for example, because we need it for strong, or jumping or something that is high impact on your bones, because we need that for our bone density as we get older. So movement is essential. Do as much as you can, and it can be moderate. Just walk to the supermarket, walk, get off the bus one stop earlier, walk the last stop, walk your dog a bit longer than you used to. So it can be those little things. Take the stairs instead of the escalator or elevator. So those little things can really contribute to the amount of time that would be perfect for your beauty and health. Okay, so that was about exercise. Now, number 4 is cultural beliefs about aging. Cultural beliefs about aging that we grow up with. So think about what sentences you've heard in your childhood about growing older. Did you hear anything like, well, it's normal in our family that we are getting obese, or I don't know, it's everybody by the age of 50 needs glasses, that's a normal thing, we all go gray very early, things like this, or this sickness is in our family. Be very careful with this, because all these beliefs, even though they may not be conscious, they are somewhere back here in your brain, but they have an impact on you, and funny wise, they do have an impact on your body chemistry. So whatever you think, even though if it's not conscious, so they may be belief systems that you have overtaken from somebody, your parents, in your whatever childhood, or from society, from media, and media does talk about aging all the time. There's all this prejudice about aging and about getting older, and about in advertising. In advertising, you see that ads for elderly people. It's normally about sickness. It's about you can't move anymore. It's about you need this cream and this whatever, and it draws a picture of that it's normal to get sick when you get older, which is wrong. Let me just tell you that. It's wrong. Scientifically proven wrong, So you can get 90 or 100 and stay healthy if you change your life in one or the other thing, if you implement one or the other thing. So watch out for these, mantras that you hear in the media, that you read about aging, that have been put into your mind without you knowing, that work from within and accelerate your aging processes. Watch out, and whenever you come across a sentence like this, or you hear your friends talking, you hear your family talking about something about aging, just the only thing you have to do, you don't say anything, you don't have to discuss it. You just say, well, that doesn't count for me. That's fine. If it's like this for you, it's fine. Doesn't count for me. Okay. So cultural mantras is number 4. And number 5, I'd say sleep. Sleep is very important, because during sleep, our body is not sleeping, it's working. It's working in our favor, it's working for us. Actually, it's working on our health and beauty, because the immune system is very active during the night. So that's also why sometimes we may feel bad in the evening and we wake up fit again, because our body has done that for us, you know. And concerning skin, concerning beauty, during the night, there is a lot of detoxifying going on in our body, in our skin especially. Blood circulation in our skin is very good during the night. And also skin cell production is taking place during night. So there is a big rejuvenation. Sleeping is a rejuvenation thing to do, you know, rejuvenating thing to do. So yes, you should have your beauty sleep. Beauty sleep is a term that you will know, and you know, there is something true about it. How much sleep do you need? That's very difficult to say, because it depends on you. You know, it may be in your genes. There are people who need less sleep. There are people who need more sleep, you know. You should get the sleep that you need. For me, for example, it is 8 or 9 hours. For some people, it may be 5 or 6 hours. If they feel fit in the morning, that could be okay. It's also very important, if you can, because not everybody can, due to job reasons, you know. We all have our own inner clock. And some of us, like me, for example, we are fit during the night, and we like to sleep in the morning. I can do that sometimes because I'm self-employed, you know. I don't have a regulated schedule every day. So now and then I can do that. Some people, they are very, very fit in the morning, but then they get very tired in the evening. So they have to go to bed at 10, but then they'll be up at 6 or even earlier than that. That really, you have in your genes, and the scientists say that you can hardly change it. So if you're a morning person, let's put it the other way. If you're a night person and you have to get up early every day, this, I have to tell you, is not very good for your body, because it's tiring your body and it can accelerate aging. So if you're able to, if you can get the sleep your body needs, listen to your body, because you'll know, you know, how much sleep do I need to feel fit. Okay, so that was my short input for today. The 5 main contributing factors to aging are long-lasting negative stress, exercise, diet, cultural mantras on aging, and your belief systems about aging, and sleep. If you want to know more about staying beautiful, vital, and healthy and youthful, stay tuned. See you again.